Suplexes and stuff where legends collide. In the wrestling ring, we take you for a ride. Join us for the chaos, the suplexes, the stuff, because it's time for a podcast that's a diamond in the rough. Suplexes and Stuff is a podcasting pinnacle where the reviews are for fun and usually not cynical. What's going on, friends and foes? Welcome back to another action-packed episode of Suplexes and Stuff. This week we're back on the 1 week format. Much hopefully to your liking. Or either maybe you like the 2 weeks, maybe you like the 1 week. Let me know in the comments below which one you like better, and we'll do whatever. You know what I mean? We'll keep it going either way. But if you like, I'm just curious as to whether you prefer intaking 1 week's intake or 2 weeks. But I digest. We got plenty to talk about this week. We really don't have a pay-per-view, but there is stuff to cover as far as a wrestling show that happened, like I let you know last week. A wrestling show that happened in Williamsport, Pennsylvania. It's a Pajama Factory. And the regular rest of the week stuff to get into. So with that being said, we will pretty much jump right into the results of 5-Star Wrestling Friday Night Fights from September 15th, 2023 at the Pajama Factory. And we will do that right now. Alright, y'all, without further ado, let's get into the results of Friday Night Fights from September 15th, 2023 at the Pajama Factory in Williamsport, Pennsylvania. The results are as follows. Brando Lee defeated the Irish Wolf. Tom Mitchell defeated Danny Stratos. Dio Bando defeated DK Vandu and Vam Williams. Chris Slade and Trace Parker defeated the Brothers Gray by disqualification. Post-game defeated Tiger Watson and Samuel Fozzy. Lynette Dallas defeated Nadia White. And Sam Adams defeated Adrian Soriano. And to let you guys know, next month, October 7th, will be another event. It is as follows. The event will be called All Hallows Eve. This will happen Saturday, October 7th, 2023 at 7 p.m. The Pajama Factory, 1307 Park Ave, Williamsport, PA, 17701. You can call 724-256-1774 for information, or 570-506-1754. You can also get tickets at www.5starwrestling.net. Now, let's get into the weekly stuff, our weekly television intake. Raw from September 11th, 2023, which also did have a very nice September 11th tribute memorial. Judgment Day defeated Kevin Owens and Jey Uso. The Miz defeated Akira Tozawa. After 3 skull-crushing finales, Drew McIntyre defeated Xavier Woods. Shayna Baszler defeated Chelsea Green. Tommaso Ciampa and the Alpha Academy defeated Imperium. Rhea Ripley defeated Raquel Rodriguez. And we move on to NXT from September 12th, 2023. Ilya Dragunov defeated Wes Lee. Lyra Valkyria defeated Dana Brooke. Tyler Bate defeated Axiom. The Creed brothers defeated Malik Blade and Idris Enofi. Nathaniel Frazier defeated Akira Tozawa. And Becky Lynch defeated Tiffany Stratton to become the new NXT champion, women's champion, and new Grand Slam champion. That ends NXT, and we move on to Dynamite from September 13th, 2023. we have Jon Moxley defeating Big Bill and Tony Storm. Excuse me. Let's scratch all that. We have Dynamite. We're moving a little bit too fast. We got Dynamite from September 13th, 2023. Jon Moxley defeated Big Bill. Got that Jon Moxley blood all over his boots. Tony Storm defeated Britt Baker, Nyla Rose, and Hikaru Shida to become the #1 contender for the Women's Championship, which means she will be going after Saraya. 2 members of the Outcasts headed against each other. We see a lot of that in AEW now, friends going after each other. MJF and Adam Cole, of course, headlining All Out as friends and combatants for the championship title. We then seen Hangman Adam Page defeating Brian Cage in a very excellent match to close out Dynamite. We move on to Impact Wrestling from September 14th, 2023. We have Chris Bay, Crazy Steve, Yuya Uemura, and Moose winning briefcases in Feast or Fired. To be honest, this is one of those special attraction Impact matches I don't know much about. It has a storied history and its own set of rules. I'm assuming that these winners here are exempt from being fired, or one or many of the other ones will be fired. Maybe they'll be pit against each other, and the loser of that will be fired. Obviously, we'll keep an eye on this and see where it unfolds. This is just the first part of Impact Wrestling's 1000th episode. The second part of the episode will take place and conclude this week here. As of filming that or recording this is Monday night, September. What is it? Is it the 18th? Something like that. But yeah, it would take place this Thursday, so that'll be the results of that will be uploaded into the next episode. Thank you. And moving on. Whatever. The next matchup here was an awesome one. Team 3D defeating the Desi Hit Squad. This was cool. Old school throwback stuff here with the Desi Hit Squad and Team 3D. And Devon looked really good in there too. So maybe we'll see a little bit more of them. They just did get a WWE Legends contract, so I don't know really what that'll entail, if they'll continue to do anything there, or just do the indies, and who knows. We'll see as the time goes on here. We then closed Impact Wrestling out with a banger. Chris Sabin defeated Leo Rush to become the 10-time X Division champion. We move on to Ring of Honor from September 14, 2023. We opened up with Claudio Castagnoli defeating Rocky Romero. Excellent stuff here. We then had Willie Mack in the Infantry defeating Kevin Koo and the Outrunners. Kevin Koo, I do believe is how you pronounce it. Koo, I think it is. We then had Mercedes Martinez defeating Zoe Lynn. The Gates of Agony defeating Cole Radrick and Matt Brannigan. Darius Martin defeating Christopher Daniels. Shane Taylor defeating Shotty Lee Johnson. Willow Nightingale defeating Lady Frost. Josh Woods defeating Dominic Guarini. This is cool to see Dom and of course Kevin Koo. But Dom in here is one more step closer to my prediction, or my my speaking into existence of Daniel Bryan versus Dominic Garrini. Hoping that happens. So anyways, we then seen the re-debuting All Ego Without the Ego, which was still All Ego anyway. Ethan Page defeating Griff Garrison. Who the fuck is Griff Garrison anyway? We then seen the Workhorsemen defeating the Boys, and to top it all out for Ring of Honor, we seen AR Fox defeating Tony Nese. Good stuff. Real good stuff. And we are going to go ahead and then move on to SmackDown from September 15th, 2023. Very important date here to me personally here. On this date 7 years ago, I had the gastric bypass surgery, so that was some pretty cool stuff. We seen Finn Balor defeating it. Well, and it also was my very first live. The 15th was when I got the surgery, and I do believe the 16th was when I got out to see my very first ever live professional wrestling show, Wrestling Under the Stars at the Bowman Field in Williamsport, Pennsylvania. But yes, to get on to SmackDown from the 15th, we seen Finn Balor defeating AJ Styles, the Street Profits defeating LFO, LA Knight defeating The Miz, and Asuka defeating Bayley. That was excellent. That was a really cool match. That main event, definitely main event status. We move on to Rampage from Friday, September 15th. No, this was Saturday, September 15th. We've seen the Lucha Brothers and the Hardy Boys defeating the Butcher, the Blade, Jeff Jarrett, and Jay Lethal. We've seen the Kingdom defeating Christopher Daniels and Matt Sydal. Matt Sydal is a true believer that, you put the milk in, then the cereal. I understand them. Matt Sydal. The Acclaimed, Pretty Peter Avalon, and the Outrunners. What's this now? The Acclaimed defeat Pretty Peter Avalon and the Outrunners. Sorry about that, confusion on my end. Aussie Open defeated Lord Crew and Damian Chambers. And then Chris Statlander defeated Jade Cargill. I do want to add there was a very quick Aussie Open match on Ring of Honor. PB Smooth and somebody else they defeated. I forget, they really, like I said, it was really super quick. I knew PB, but I couldn't catch the other guy's name, but it was. Yes, that was the end. Rampage, we seen Chris Statlander defeat the re-debuting Chris Statlander defeating the re-debuting Chris Statlander. Chris Statlander defeating the re-debuting Jade Cargill and retaining her TBS Championship title. And we move on to Collision, which was also a very pretty important date. Here we seen AEW's foray into Pennsylvania at live Collision at the Bryce Jordan Center on that day. That was awesome. Hopefully they come back again and again and again. September 16th, 2023. The big Penn State show was Big Bill and Ricky Starks defeating Bryan Danielson and Claudio Castagnoli. FTR defeating the Iron Savages. Excellent match right here. John Silver defeating Anthony Bowens. Another excellent match. A vicious side streak to the Dark Order here, continuing in this one. We then seen the Righteous defeat the Hardy Boys. Another awesome match. We seen Chris Statlander, who just had a match the previous night, defeating Britt Baker. Awesome stuff. This is lots of throwbacks to, well, maybe not so much as a throwback, but as a tribute to one of her mentors, Orange Cassidy, and his title reign with the International Championship title, which influenced her for the TBS title, and she got beat up, rope-a-dope-a-dope, and then come back, still took a little bit more, and then her mentor there that rolled him up, 1, 2, 3, it could end any time. That's what the thing with the wrestling match there. But yeah, she did retain the title, and we move on. Well, we don't move on, we conclude that, and ladies and gentlemen, we'll wrap us up for our weekly stuff, and I'll let you go here in a very decently timed episode here, and I will give you my pick 6 for the week moving forward here, and we'll do that right now. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that about wraps it up here, and if you're enjoying this on your lunch break, it seems like we have ended in enough time to get you right back on to work here, unless you want to take a longer lunch break. I wouldn't mind if you reviewed, rewound, and listened to this one again. Anyways, let's go ahead and do the pick 6 for the week. First off, the man of the week, we got Chris Sabin for becoming the 10-time. I'm not doing that, no way in hell. Leaves everybody I got. 10-time X Division champion. Woman of the week has to be Becky Lynch for winning that NXT title, making her a Grand Slam champion. In the team, I gotta give a little love to the Kingdom this week. And let's cover our matches. For singles, we have got Claudio Castagnoli versus Rocky Romero for singles match of the week. For tag match of the week, we got the FTR versus the Iron Savages from the Big Penn State Collision show. And for this show of the week, boy, this was a tough one because you had a very decent Ring of Honor. You had a very special collision in Penn State, Bryce Jordan Center, Penn State, Pennsylvania, and you also had the first half of Impact Wrestling's 1000th episode. So, not for nothing, so a very prestigious Show of the Week award will be handed to and delivered to a very deserving collision from Bryce Jordan Center, Pennsylvania, and we'd love to see it. Hopefully they come back again and again and again, like I've already said, but it bears repeating because we all want them to come back. I didn't get to go this time, maybe the next time, so come on back, guys, and bring Rampage, and well, next week, hold on, dude, next week we got Ring of Honor, because they're not shot live, so, well, of course the results are already up, but I will be covering that next week, and that'll be another Bryce Jordan, Pennsylvania show, very special, to be covering next week. But yeah, like I said, that about wraps us up. Thank you for listening to here. Thank you for listening to the episode, and share it out if you may. Give it a like, share, subscribe on your platform of choice. Make sure you're following on that platform of choice so you get notified every time I upload content. And if you really like it, share it to a friend that likes it. Give them a link in their message box. Tell them, hey, I like this. Maybe you might like it too. So, thank you for listening. I'll catch you next week on a brand new action-packed episode of Suplexes and Stuff.